Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I'm still in Topeka. So I'll be here probably next week. I'll be heading out. I had mechanical problems and was in the steering. I had some vibrations a while back, and that's what it was in the steering. And finally got it fixed, and so now it's getting kind of close to Christmas. I hate getting on the road just before Christmas, so we'll wait till next week and we'll be heading down to Oklahoma. But man, there's been a lot of things going on. As we all know, uh, this stimulus package that just came through. Man, you got to be kidding me. I mean, we realize everything has been in our face. And this stimulus package, you know, now they're going to give us $600, like what's that supposed to do, So, I mean, it's a joke. All that money, we get $600, and all this other money going for payoffs for somebody. And, it's just too funny. Uh, it's not even something that we can be mad about because, like I say, this has been going on, and it's been in our face all the time. And now they have our elected politicians have no respect for we the people. This is something we need to keep in mind because they really haven't done anything for us. They've been hurting us more than anything. They're helping the big companies while small business is just deteriorated, something terrible. The mindset of the people, they're so scared, wearing their masks, and social distancing, all this stuff that hasn't worked, and now there's more people are dying, more people are getting infected, but we continue doing the same stuff that hasn't worked. So it's just a training process trying to get people to get used to being told what to do. Don't think, just do as you're told. And like I say, I've been I went to Seattle, and up there, one town, the elections have been kind of funny, and in one town they lost the Democrat person won just by maybe 50 some votes, so it's kind of odd how these kind of things keep happening, and it's why are we not shocked, and it looks like President Trump has decided that elections are important, and I think he's gonna and now he's got no choice. We've got to find out where all these un-Americans are, and you got to be able to follow the money on all this stuff. You can see all the corruption that's going on, and I'm sure they're going to figure all this stuff out. It's just a matter of when, and they will. And now, it's easy enough to see history and see how we've been going through the same thing that Hitler, he took office, and see how he was doing it. And we can see this New World Order is not going to be countries. It's going to be companies. Companies are the ones that are pushing that. We see foreign countries getting involved in every aspect of our lives here as Americans, and our politicians, a lot of them, oh man, they've been doing some really weird stuff, and we know it. As I've been traveling and I've been talking to people, they know what their politicians have been doing, and they've pretty much had enough. I mean, now I'm not saying all the American people, because what has shocked me is there's so many sheeple. I mean, I knew there was. I just didn't realize how ingrained in their minds they can't think. They can't use common sense. This is hurting us as a nation. And luckily, there are some that do think, and they're not going to be that easily herded around. And I'll tell you, one of the best things is we've got President Trump, who's even worse in the way of hurting than the rest of us. I mean, this guy, he knows what's going on. And it's funny because I've said it's constitutional and moral. And if a law is not either one of those, or both of those, should be both of them, but even if it's not even one, it's not really a real law. It's a controlling factor. And based on non-morals or non-constitution. So, I mean, it's easy enough for me to realize what's right and wrong. And now what they got to do is, constitutionally, they got to prove all this stuff. And I think it's happening. And when this happens, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to get in some kind of trouble. I'm hoping for treason. I can see how treason could be used a lot. And I say, everything is going that way. I mean, it's just too obvious not to see it. And the politicians, it looks like, I used to think, well, like they say, well, police, only a handful of police are bad, and that's, I would say that's probably a pretty good generalization, trying to generalize everything. And when it comes to the politicians, I think it's a little different. I think there's maybe a handful that are good. And I think they have, such as Hillary. She's got so much bad stuff. She's done so much bad stuff that she's able to be manipulated. Kind of like Biden. I mean, they've done so many bad things. They've got so much stuff on them that they just don't use that stuff. And instead of that, they manipulate them to have them do things. And I think that is not just for people that high of a level. It goes right on down the line. I mean, congressmen and senators on the federal level. I don't know on the state level. As it gets lower, we've got more of a hands-on. We know more about what's going on, but we still aren't able to control it because, like I say, they've learned how to manipulate the wants of the people. And this is just some of the things that are going on. I mean, even the mayors. I mean, when President Trump let the states do their judgments on handling this virus, you can see how bad our governors and our mayors are. I mean, they are in really poor shape. And even like Kansas, you know, it's a Republican state, but I say we got Democrat governor, and I don't know about the mayor in Topeka, but you know, what I'm saying is everybody is standing in line doing what they're supposed to be doing according to who they take the orders from. And one thing we've learned, they don't factor in we the people. So they're answering to somebody else. And they're answering either through bribes or they've done enough bad stuff that there's a record on them and they can control them with that. I mean, it's you just see there's a lot of people that haven't been doing constitutional and moral acts, and so now they're manipulated because of that. But like I say, this is stuff that, you know, it's not hard to see. You just have to open your mind and look and ask questions. Then they don't like answering questions and they hate people asking questions. So all of this tells you things aren't right. And like I say, it looks like it's going to be changed. And we the people are the ones that they have to answer to. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.